Happy pre-New Year, New Year's.
Yayo.
For those of you we won't see until Friday. Um, hope everyone's doing good. I don't know what your plans are for tonight, but the more I sat and thought with myself and let me do like that. The more he sat in his puzzler, he puzzled his puzzle, and his puzzle was sore. Mine's been sore. I ain't staying up for nobody, man.
Nothing good happens really on New Year's.
I ain't even. I'm not even talking about going out. I'm not even staying up in my own house. I'm just going to bed.
I that's the safest place to be.
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm just going to sleep early because my body's saying, not even my mind's telling me yes. My mind's telling me no too, and my body's saying no as well. Neither one of them are. They're not disagreeing with each other at this point.
Jay, you gonna get out tonight?
No. No.
Yeah,
maybe get a pizza, but that's probably about it.
That's about it.
Take me a gummy and make something delicious and pass out.
That's the best way to do it, man.
Yeah.
I can't do that no more. I didn't do it before anyway. I hated New Year's. I hated Christmas. I was a true Grinch, and I'll be that way till I expire. I'm the Grinch, and I'm happy with it.
It's overrated, man. New Year's Eve, I'm like, really? What are we celebrating?
Don't come to my house with no Christmas crap.
Going into another year in hell?
All right. I'm good. Gummy bedtime. I might watch Winnie the Pooh. That might help,
I mean, I might watch the New York, I watch stuff like that. When in New York, the ball drops and stuff. And then I already watch it happening on the East Coast, and then I can just go to bed. Just go to bed. Hey, I saw the ball
9 p.m. It's over.
Yeah.
That's logic right there. I like that.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Jay Lee ain't as young as y'all think, y'all. Y'all think Jay Lee he is the youngest on the panel, but he's not behind us by a whole lot.
He looks young.
We're gonna start this day off right. How many of you think that Jay Lee is under 35? How many in the crowd think that Jay Lee is under 35? I'm curious as hell now. I really am. I know y'all think the two old black dudes up here. 28. Somebody think you 28, man.
That's generous. Damn. That's very generous. I appreciate it. Thank you. My bones don't feel 28 though.
35.
Damn. And you don't get to. You know too much. You and you none of y'all get to comment, okay?
No, Lynn even got it wrong.
33.
Also very generous.
Told you he looks young for his age. He's doing good.
So tell him, man, surprise him.
43.
See, a 5-year difference. 6 with bro, I think. Bro's almost 55.
Nah, ain't that old.
I think bro and I are born like a few months apart. That's about it.
I'm still in my
years, in different years, but months, not like a full year. He'll hit 50 before me, and that way I can call him old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am 43.
Listen, young is only a number for some, but young and old matter more to your body.
Yep.
I'm in my late 90s at this point. I'm in my late 90s.
Every time I try and stand up from kneeling on the floor or whatever, doing what I need to pick up, my knees pop.
I still feel like I'm in my 30s, man.
I did hit the gym. I hit it, and it hit me back, and it says, "Sit down, son," and I did.
Cat, I just hit the gym today. I don't think I have any more cartilage in my limbs. Knock it off.
Gym?
Lift safely.
Hey, y'all want to hear something fun?
And diet.
You want to hear something really fun? I may not be able to have my neck surgery.
Oh, nice.
No, not have to. I may not be able to.
Oh.
No insurance to do it. The wife is counting as a full-time, but she's not full-time, so she can't get insurance. Ain't that awesome?
No, that's
spectacular.
Just say you're Somalian.
If I was, and I could kind of pass on it. I just got to open my eyes a little more and talk retarded.
Let somebody punch you in the head so it's freaking swells up.
If I talk retarded, but it's hard for me to talk retarded though, like real difficult. Like they'll know I'm lying.
You can do it though.
They'll know I'm lying.
No, they'll know he's not that stupid. Come on. He sounds like he's pretending to be retarded. We can't have that. That's fraud. And then they're like, wait a minute, that's fraud. He's in.
Like, I should know.
I am the captain now. Look at me. I am the captain now. Anyway. Yeah, everyone thinks he's young. They say though black don't crack, but I don't know what they say about Asians.
They don't.
Asians don't crack either.
Yeah, but you got to make it rhyme.
Asians.
I don't even know because I don't care to.
Yeah.
Chinks
don't
don't
know.
crink.
Damn.
Gooks don't droop.
Zipper heads don't.
Japs don't. I don't know.
Claps. I don't know. It's hard to make yours rhyme.
Yeah, it is.
We'll have to think of. We gonna think if anybody can think of it, it's gonna be us.
And it will go on Urban Dictionary.
And it will go in. It will. We will make it go into. Oh, what? It will.
But to be honest, at 70, we will disintegrate. Promise you.
Hunch overage.
Here's the thing. Okay, I noticed this about Asians and Hispanics. Look good until about 60, and then you turn 95 overnight.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. And then they shrink.
Yeah, it's like overnight you see grandma just show up, and it's like, what the hell happened to you? And like, well, I'm Asian and I'm Hispanic.
And then they get even super Asian after that. See, Jay talks pretty American now. Wait till he's 70. He's
Mr. Miyagi.
Like,
Mr. Miyagi.
You want me to understand?
kimchi and shut your mouth.
So, speaking of people that are fraudsters, Candace Owens is changing much of her tongue. She has developed a parcel tongue, by the way. In fact, let's share the other one first. I think we need to get the other one first. Let's go to X. And she hosted a X Live, Spaces thing. Apparently, she didn't want to do it on YouTube because she understands how YouTube is. She didn't want to lose that money. She's not fully stupid. She's not stupid. She's a dummy, but she ain't stupid. So this was what she had to say on her X Spaces.
Which in effect you are, right? You're in effect saying, okay, Erika Kirk and the head of TPUSA security were at this pre-assassination planning meeting.
Erika was there. You guys have to stop repeating that. Erika was never at that meeting, and that's another thing. I've never said Erika was at the meeting. We just never said Erika was at that meeting. There was never an indication she was at that meeting. He did not see her on September 9th. It was Brian Harpole who was at that meeting.
Now, pause. I will give her the out. Factually, she didn't say Erika was at the meeting. Factually, he said he saw her the night before in the lobby at a hotel, and Harpole was with her. But the guy said, you insinuated, which is true, that Erika was at the meeting. That's exactly what she insinuated, along with Mitch, the snitch, Snow. All right, so you'll hear them say it here.
If you want me to say it, there's a picture of Erika Kirk with a ponytail, and from her past. That person matches who I saw at Fort Huachuca in the lobby the night before, and she was with that man in the lobby. And that man, he was present at that meeting the next morning. So
you had to put it at a percentage that you saw that the girl in the ponytail matches the description of Erika Kirk.
those are really rare eyes. That's 95 to 99%. I
Now remember, insinuate is what the man said. Listen to what the man said. Listen what he said.
Accusation, which in effect you are, right? You're
In effect
saying, okay,
in effect, not factually, not directly, not verbatim, in effect.
Yep.
Otherwise, you wouldn't need to tell people that Erika was at the base hotel anywhere near there if you weren't insinuating that she had something to do with the meeting. Okay. I just want people to be clear about that. Okay, that's all. I want people to be fully clear that this is what she's insinuating. And I don't think people are trying to, because he didn't say you said this factually. Then she goes in, of course, and this is what people do. They'll come defend her. She didn't say that. She didn't say that. Well, if you want to be that way, he didn't say she did.
Mhm.
Why would you take offense to it so quickly to say I didn't say it? I didn't say you said it. I said you said in effect. Oh, golly. This lady, bro. She cracks me up. She really does. So then somebody put together this wonderful montage of her speechings.
Ooh, a compilation of Candace.
Is going to positively blow your mind. I just cannot see how this would lead to anything other than a full confession from the government about the military's involvement in his assassination.
We didn't know what it was going to lead to, and I was like, I mean, I couldn't have been more deferential in saying that this could literally lead to nothing, but like, because of this weird prayer and the way it came in, I think that we should follow it. It was sort of one episode. I didn't exactly dedicate a whole series to it.
Not even
She said that. Did she say that? I didn't dedicate a whole series to.
She did. She did.
I could have swore she did.
I'm pretty sure myself, but let's do something here. I'm going to go to Candace's page. Okay, and on her live, okay, let's see what she got. Okay, so we're going to go back 3 months. Okay, so there's a Netanyahu one, Kash Patel, the police, Netanyahu, Kash Patel, Trump, Kash Patel. Mind you, this isn't series going here, okay? The feds, cops, Kash Patel again, Josh Hammer, Trump, Kash Patel again, Kash Patel again. That's 7 so far. Trump, Kash Patel, Brian Harper, Kash Patel, Kash Patel. That's 9. Kash Patel again. That's 10. And the 13 days ago, Kash Patel. Tell me how again you didn't make this a series?
Does she know what series means?
Well, apparently she should, because she did a whole series on Bridget Macron. So, oh, I know what you mean. She didn't put it in a playlist. That's what it is.
Oh,
Didn't she do a series on Kamala, where she was from,
Yeah.
and her family background? Yeah, that was a whole series too.
That's a series too. Yeah.
Whatever happened with that? Whatever happened with Kamala and her family? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, we all found out, but then it didn't.
Is she black though? It's okay. She black.
go anywhere?
She black. Anyway, let's see what else she says.
even 5 minutes after this email hit my inbox, I was calling this person and I had no idea what it was going to lead to, whether it was going to be a totally insane person or whether or not it was going to be a very swiftly answered prayer. And it's legit. This is a legit story that I'm about to share with you.
What I'm saying is that in 2 months, nobody is going to remember the name Midge Snow or Fort Huachuca, and this is not going to go anywhere, and that this is a nothing burger. I just think it's an absolute nothing burger that's not going to lead anywhere.
I have my reservations about Mitch, and I feel like I should be able to voice those concerns. And I know that a lot of people don't care about his past or his history, or I don't even want to say only his history, because currently it's my understanding that he does have open cases. But when we're looking at, you know, somebody's credibility, how can we find them credible if the only thing that we have to take is their word for something? And right now it's
Are these Candace sycophants?
These are Candies who have had it. They are rebelling. They are going against her when it comes to this Mitch thing. And as you can see, she has no real answer for it. You look in her eyes and it's like, damn it.
It's eating her up.
It didn't work.
It's eating her up. You can tell she's trying so hard, you know, to hold back that frustration.
I love it.
He said, she said. He said that he saw people there, and we can only take his word for it. And when you have every single person in his life, not only the exes, but his children, who's never had custody of any of them, they all say the same thing, that he's a pathological liar.
It's like when your kid's in trouble and you just berating the shit out of them. All the kids like, like you catch him on camera in school and you're in the principal office and you and the principal are talking about the kid and the kid's sitting right there and he can't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the look she got on her face right there.
Mhm.
Gold, absolute gold. That's awesome. That's so beautiful. I love it. I love it.
I have trouble trusting an individual like that.
Yeah, do I think he's like paranoid? Do I believe that he probably hasn't been like the number one father in life? Sure.
Huh? Let's see what she had to say to him though. Let's see. Now I feel bad for Mitch.
I want you to know
It's
that
hit
there
us with a
there
shock.
were literally 51,000 emails unanswered in that box.
Okay.
And I went to church and I prayed and I said, give me something. And it was the first email, just like I said to you. I mean, what did I call 4 minutes after the email was sent? And it was actually me. I didn't send it to like my producer. I was just like, hey, maybe this is it.
Mm.
And I can't help but to see God
Maybe.
in that.
I try to look at things from a biblical lens, and you have to judge people by their fruit. And if all your fruit is rotten, then I have trouble believing anything that you have to say.
This thing, does it mean anything? Does it not mean anything? How can I
Right.
verify it? And I'm at the mercy of Mitch's recollection.
I am confused why it's been a week of talking about this meeting and I still am not.
You guys are the ones talking about
because
it.
it's been.
The panel was too stunned to speak. Okay, hold on. Let's backtrack. Let's backtrack. I'm sure we can make sense of this somehow. We will get through this. Okay. Now, was it people talking about it, or was it her? Again, I'll go back to her page. I'm gonna go right back to her page, and let's see. Let's find out what exactly she is dealing in. Okay. So 13 days ago, she had Mitch on. Okay. And that was the Fort Hakatua one. Okay. Before that, she did it again and that was episode 280. And then the day after the interview, Fort Hachua again. Okay, and this time she talked about the excuse that what's his name made for as an alibi to her. She first brought it up in let me see, 4 months ago, and that was with Turning Point. So how again is it everybody else talking about it, but your page says differently? Somebody help me out. Like for real, help me out. Can't figure it out, can we? I thought we could. We keep talking about it. I want to hear her say that again.
It's been a week of talking about this meeting and I still am not.
You guys are the ones talking about
because
it.
it's been because it,
I think that this is God operating. I really do. I think, bless this man. He's being 100% honest, and you're free to look further into this. I am certain he is going to probably be doing a lot of interviews in the near future.
I'm glad that you're a part of the conversation and you have every right not to believe Mitch. It wasn't like
I'm not
crazy.
married to this, Candace. I'm not married to this guy. I'm not married to
Yeah.
this theory. Like, if it's nothing, then it's nothing, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to need really big receipts to believe it.
so far you
The face itching, the dodging, the dipping, the squirming, and she knows she's been caught by her own people. That's wild. That is wild. Now, again, I know y'all, the candy people. Listen, I'm going to finally go easy on you. I know for a long time y'all have been trying to run with this narrative that this was the bombshell, and you keep running off into tangents. Now remember, you run off on it because Candace told you do not question anybody coming to talk to you about Mitch. She said so, not us. She said they're going to come to try and defame him. Do not believe them. She has the receipts, her words, and it's been proven 1,000% her words. And if that's the truth, then there is nothing that she can be caught guilty of because it's all true. But here, she's telling people you don't have to believe him, but you said you have the proof. So if it's proof that you have, why wouldn't it be believable? And if the people are telling you they want more proof and you say you have it, wouldn't this be the chance to bring it to the front and convince them?
You think?
That's kind of...
And she'd shut them all down right there on the spot.
Right there.
Man,
haven't connected it to the assassination in any way whatsoever, except that maybe this guy thinks that he saw people that are around Charlie Kirk. Clearly, the insinuation is that these people had something to do with the assassination, and you can make that claim or not, or pretend that you are, or pretend that you're not, but you obviously are. But like, that's all. I don't really care about any of that.
Thanks,
but you have to.
I know Harrison.
By the way, she kicked him off the live after he said that.
Wow.
She booted him.
Wow.
Because the truth is, that's what you were doing. Otherwise, okay, hear me out. If I say Erika was at a meeting or at the hotel the night before, okay, and the person I have on screen says I saw her at Fort Hachu or whatever, Haku, whatever the stupid name is. All right. So you saw them at that base. And then you say that the guy she was with was at the meeting the next day, but she was with Brian the night before. Then you go on to ask people who are around her for alibis for her on the 8th. If you're not insinuating that she had anything to do with the meeting or Charlie, you don't need an alibi for anything to do with Erika. She shouldn't need to tell you why or if she was at the base, because you're saying that she doesn't have anything to do with the meeting, right? Or the death of Charlie Kirk. No alibi is needed for just going somewhere. What's my alibi for going to Safeway? It was a shooting the day after I went to Safeway. Do you need my alibi unless you're thinking I had something to do with the shooting the next day? No, you wouldn't, but she does. So why would you, unless you're thinking that Erika had something to do with it? Then you say, I can see why now, talking here in Ben, that you need to look into Erika. Why would you need to look into Erika for anything if you're not trying to tie her to the death of her husband? You freaking moron, woman. I don't, you know, common sense, man.
I don't know. This just all feels like a scripted movie to me. You know, it just doesn't seem real that we're even having conversations or discussion about this on X.
I just find it difficult to believe that people still believe her about this comment about Erika when she's blatantly being caught red-handed lying. That don't make no sense.
Some very hard.
You're gonna say something?
Because people need something to hold on to. You know what I mean? They don't want to believe what they see with their own eyes. So they need something else to, to focus on, to try to tie something to something else that's not there. So they're going to believe whoever's speaking to them.
But Candace is the medium by which that's supposed to happen?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
And these are conservatives.
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, I guess.
Yo, man,
I
our
guess.
people, our team, man.
It's falling
Wants
apart.
us to make allegations, and
He wants us to make a mistake, more than anything else.
So she kicked him, and then she says this. Listen,
Mistake, more than anything else.
the other girl.
wants us to make allegations.
Listen,
Person wants some very hard, wants us to make allegations, and
but you did make it.
Who's this Mel character?
I don't know. But
I'm trying.
Okay. Listen. She has been making allegations. Otherwise, you wouldn't bring Mitch on screen. That's the allegation, that Harpole had something to do with that meeting that had to do with Charlie. Okay, what meeting did he go to? Was the meeting about the killing of Charlie Kirk? That's what you said. So if that's the case, then yes, you are making an allegation that Brian Harpole had something to do with the death of Charlie Kirk. You made an allegation that TPUSA had something to do with the death of Charlie Kirk. You made an allegation that Israel had something to do with it. You made an allegation that Egypt had to do something. The B cult, people in maroon shirt. You made these allegations. And you did. But now you're backtracking from those because you've been caught. Maybe they don't understand what allegations are. I don't know. I don't know, man.
He wants us to make a mistake, more than anything else.
Well, I don't. Hold on. Why would I want you?
Here,
why would I want you to make a mistake?
Well, then if you don't know, Harrison, then you can just keep watching the show. You're not required to you're demanding. What is it? It's I don't know. I just got the picture, man.
I'm confused.
Okay. Again, let's ask. This is a test in my patience. Question for you two.
Mm-hmm.
Did Candace demand that the FBI release footage?
I mean, isn't that what her whole series with Capital was about?
Okay.
Basically.
Did Candace Owens demand that TPUSA release footage?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Did Candace Owens demand Netanyahu release the letter?
Yes.
Okay. So when people do the same thing of demanding her proof that she said she would give, how is that a bad thing? All right, I'm gonna go on record saying this. I'm gonna go on record. If I ever have said before, I'd love to have a conversation with Candace. I realize I'm gonna be a grown up about this. I'm realizing I cannot have one. That would have to be left to either you two or Corey, but not me. I'm gonna tell you now, I will not have the patience to deal with Candace Owens. I simply won't. Because I know she won't answer questions, and y'all know how I get when people don't answer questions.
Yeah.
And if Candace, of all people, doesn't answer my questions, if she thought that Crowder and Tim Pool were bad, if she really thought that those two went off on her, oh no. If I wanted to go viral, I'd interview her. I couldn't do it. For my own personal safety of mind, I wouldn't do it.
So what do you think she's going to do now? You think she's going to come back and double down, or is she just going to kind of let it fade away? This whole
she's going to let Mitch go. She's not going to talk about Mitch again.
Yeah, she's probably just going to. The next topic: Barack Obama has a vagina or something. Draw everybody into that and forget about all this.
She'll drop the Ford issue. She'll drop all of it. Oh, look, it'll be worse than I did with Jaguar. I would do her worse than I would with Jaguar. I would. Jaguar got a very small taste, very small. And her little faggot of a husband at the time was about to get more, but they left. They kicked me out. So I'm not.
I remember.
No. At this point, I'd be bringing up her husband. I'd bring up her lifestyle, her daddy that left her when she was 12. I'd bring it all up. I'd bring it all up. It's like your family is so dysfunctional that your whole family had to split up because of you. How about that? I'd go all out. That's why I know for me, I just not do it.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't tolerate this much disingenuous behavior.
And so I think your energy is just
energy.
frankly, and
Oh
I'm
my
not trying to be
gosh.
judgmental, but like, it's a little lame. I guess is a nice way to say it. It's just pretty lame to like try to put this like unnecessary pressure. What do you get? What do you mean? It's giving Ben Shapiro, you know?
Wow. She went there.
You know what she like really sounds like? A narcissist. 100%.
I mean,
It is.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she is one. I'm saying that's what it sounds like. Deflecting, blaming, playing victim, all the things, gaslighting, all the things they do. That's what she sounds like right now.
You know, all right. Now, please remember everything you're hearing from her, okay? Because I'll be going into some. Remember, stop demanding. You sound lame trying to demand stuff, right? That's what you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
You never want to give Ben Shapiro. Just wait in terms of why this suddenly feels very important when we were all willing to accept. I did one episode on this, guys.
Like I said, I'm going to put together a fundraiser for you, you know, imminently. So, and this is obviously it's just the first conversation we're having. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, not just for sharing what happened. And I do believe you are a missing piece of this. I don't know what comes next, but I just want you to know that like you have an ally in me, and I hope you see that I am a fighter. And when I see good people and bad things happen to them, I will fight. And same for the people that watch this podcast. They are fighters as well. So and they've had my back, and they will have your back. I promise you that.
You know, like, hey, this guy said this, whatever, and then all of a sudden you guys every day are obsessing over it. Won't let it go. I had him on the show. That was it.
Wait. That was
not it, but okay.
Wait a minute. This was 12 days apart. Not even 2 weeks apart. She goes from you have an ally in me and all that stuff to no, you guys can go ahead and just kick them out. We don't care.
She went from you got a friend in me
to you're dead to me.
You're dead to me.
You're dead to me.
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
I don't know why you got to announce your departure. You said you were leaving. Okay, look at this, right? This was 4:03. Okay, 4:03. I want y'all to see something about some of these people. At 4:02, bye. Okay, either you're like Candace, either you're saying bye and leaving, or you're saying bye and staying. But if you're saying bye and leaving, then be a person of your word and leave. Like, how can we miss you if you don't go away?
I didn't even know that person was in here.
Because no one was paying attention to them, so they figured they'd say that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And then he was followed by his boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
What a sad way of making money. Sick guys with no purpose in life except to upset you, and it works. So we're doing our job pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean,
with a name like Daba, your sounds like a bottom name. Definitely a bottom. Dabba.
Do daddy.
Oh man.
Do daddy.
One of these people they probably never watched.
They never learn, man. Come on.
No.
We don't play by these other podcast rules, man. We will insult your ancestors on here.
Well, and we don't have to work very hard because I'm sure your ancestors are insulted by having you around anyway. So, you know. Now remember, she said you don't have the right to demand things, right? That's what she said?
That's what she said.
All right, cool. We heard that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is, friend or foe. If there's an offer extended to me to read their text messages, I'm gonna do it. I'm hardwired this way.
A laughing emoji. Why?
Okay. And then Evan, out of curiosity, why were you coordinating your ex post yesterday via text with other influence? Don't deny it, Evan, or she will drop the receipt. Is this the same as demanding something from somebody? Is this her demanding?
Yeah.
So wait, let me get this right. You shouldn't be coming on here. It's giving lame, Candace, as you tea drinkers like to say. It's giving lame. You sound very lame having to ask and demand people to show something. Again, look at this one. All right, this is her. Paramount Tactical. He didn't direct anything. I was streaming when the question about Erika's location on the 8th came up, so I texted Andrew to ask, but accidentally said the 9th. Twist it however you want, but no one expects the truth from you anyway. And this just says, you're lying and trying to run cover for Andrew Colvett. Andrew was clearly texting you about the 8th, but we can tell because he mentions Charlie Fox news hit. Charlie didn't have a Fox hit on the 9th, only on the 8th with Laura Ingraham. So why are you lying? Actually, they did, and he showed another picture of the news hit on the 9th. But she's demanding everybody show their receipts in hand. When you demand her show her receipts, that's different, though.
That's a different kind of demand, I think.
Mm-hmm.
According to Candace.
Yeah. She went after her best friend, Mr. Kilgore, by the way, Evan Kilgore. And this is the exchange. Because she said, of course, out of the curiosity thing, he said, who are you talking about? What other influences? Name the names and I'll drop the receipts. I'll screen record and post conversations with whoever you think I'm coordinating with. This is getting ridiculous. I'm not playing this game. Then she went back into his comment section to berate him for not dropping the receipts. And then she told him the receipts you dropped can be manipulated. Then she went to somebody else, another guy, to tell him the same thing. Your beard is too short compared to when your beard was on this. I need proof that you were here and proof that you were there. And if you don't show me that, then you're up to something. She's demanding everybody bring something to the table. When we say, prove it to us, it's giving lame.
But it's also she wants the proof the way she wants the proof to be presented, though.
Exactly.
Which doesn't make any sense.
That's why she wins. And it's a win. Here's how she wins. Whether we like the truth or not about this, she has the market cornered and saturated to her benefit in terms of numbers. Okay? Whether people are looking at her, calling her a liar, or looking at her and thinking she's God, she has the numbers in her corner. Mm-hmm. Which is why you'll see her minions show up and say, see, you just want as much numbers. Who in the hell won't want as big numbers as her? You know how much money that is, you retard? You know how much money that is? You think I'm going to refuse 1 million views, you idiot? Why the hell do you think we do this? For views. It's YouTube for a reason. You think we just show up and say, you know what? Let's just have a YouTube channel with nobody watching. You monkey. Of course we want views. Of course we're going to milk her ugly face for views. Her Seth-looking eyes with her eyes spread apart, looking like a damn sloth. Of course.
And I love how they try to compare us to Candace. We don't have the backing like she does.
At all.
We are a grassroots, homegrown podcast built from the ground up by ourselves. And with of course, with the people that watch it. So yeah, if we're going to use her, we're going to use her. But we're not going to kiss her rear end. We're going to expose her.
Said the sloth-looking ass, giving lame. The only thing you could bag was a faggot. That's crazy work. That's not that's like the worst flex ever. I'm so hot, I got a gay guy to marry me. Wow, you're really smoking. The hell?
Oh man!
Like you thinking I'm gonna be like upset that I'm using her for clout. Of course I'm gonna use her the same way she's using a dead dude in Charlie. Oh, this is another one. A dog.
Wait, what?
All three of you guys sound like gay haters. You got something against gay people? I thought y'all were the people that love gays. That's very. What's the word? What's the word when you hate gay people? What's the word?
Homophobic.
That's very homophobic of you.
Adow Q6R.
I'm gonna bet you money that you're gonna spend this whole night by yourself. And if you don't, it's probably with a cat or a dog in a corner somewhere. And the dog probably don't even like you.
Looking at himself, playing with himself, looking at his own butt in the mirror while he does it.
Basically.
That's some weird stuff right there.
This is crazy work to me. That you have a lady on screen directly telling you, that she lied to you, and you're like, brave, stunning, what a woman. Oh.
Black queen.
Like, oh my gosh. but you're still watching us, Tyler. Here's the crazy part. You might call us losers, but you're contributing to our fund. Thank you. We appreciate you for supporting Black businesses and Asian businesses everywhere.
Yeah.
Thank you. Come again.
Thank you. You're in my house now. I'm the captain here. I'm Somali, so you better respect me a little bit. I'm Somali.
I identify as Somali.
I identify as Somali now. So if I am running a scam, it's legal because Tim Waltz told me I could.
And he called us guys.
Yeah. Hey, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know that?
Y'all really think some of y'all think that you got the market corner on yeah, I'm watching to see how ridiculous you are. Okay, let me help you out,
this
Tyler.
dude's retarded. Oh my god.
Tyler, let me help you out. Let me help you out.
Here we go. Here we go.
Tyler, listen carefully, okay? If you are going to troll a channel, learn how to troll. So let me help you. This is how you troll. When you come in, act like you're actually, man, wow, you're in on it. And then you start with the stuff. You don't go straight to that because in most rooms you get booted right off the top, but not here. We welcome it. We love that stuff. That makes our hearts jump for joy. In fact, you're giving us quite the wonderful send off to 2025. So we appreciate you. But don't think that somehow that because you can talk in the same room means that you're of the same caliber as the people in the room. Because you're not. I want you to be aware, Tyler, that all we are doing is entertaining you long enough to check out your channel. Now he says, this is what he says, right? Listen to what he says. He says, I'm doing it right now. You guys are talking about me. Hold on, Tyler. Yes, we are talking about you. I'm glad you said that. But I want to bring something up about you. Because you said this. Where did he say it? I'm not even a candy.
Candace.
What did he say? Yes. Where did he say that?
Let me find it.
I want to find it because I want you all to see something here real quick.
I don't even like Candace Owens.
Yes, that's what he said. Okay. Now he said he doesn't even like, there it is. Yep, that was it. I don't even like Candace Owens, right? Meanwhile, on his page, right? On his page, this is what he posts on his page. The only thing on his page. This is Tyler Steads. It's Tyler Steads. Tyler. That's not her ex-boyfriend though. That's just the guy she was in the video with. You know, the music video she did, that's not her boyfriend. If anybody doesn't know how to podcast, it's you. Reposting some random video of somebody else doing work is not content, Tyler.
I'm a YouTuber.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, if you want help figuring out your channel, we can help you with that too. And here's some help. Don't make one. Don't make a channel. You're not going to get any. Let me see something here. I'm going to bet you money that one subscriber is you.
It is.
To your own channel.
This is Mom. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
What are your shorts?
Charlie Kirk.
Let's see what that says.
Oh, let's see.
We just got back from DC. It was a lot of fun, wasn't it? It was amazing. And we are so thrilled by what Trump is doing just this last week. The executive actions on DEI, affirmative action, the executive actions protecting our kids in schools. So more news coming. And Erika, do you want to tell them about your Bible ministry?
Oh, we have Bible in 365 where you read the Bible in a year with us. And both of us are on that journey this year. So Bible in 365.
Read the whole Bible this year.
Oh, it's so sweet. Mm-hmm.
All right. God bless you guys.
They told me they only go 20 miles an hour. But that does not
Quite the conflicting channel you have here. Tyler, quite the conflicting channel you have here.
Oh, man.
That's an interesting blend. Quite an interesting blend there, Tyler.
Pretty good.
Pick a struggle. You're just like Candace. Pick a struggle.
Jeez.
Pick a struggle. Yeah, you saw it too.
So
Let's check his out, shall we?
Let's
check out the Taliban member guy here.
Taliban.
Of course, nothing to offer, and he only started this particular thing to troll people in July of this year.
Bruh.
This is not even a real person typing this comment.
No, probably from a bot farm with the weird profile in there.
Jeez.
Here's how. Now, mind you, we're so irrelevant that you came to this channel and started watching. That's how irrelevant we are. We are so bottom tier that you definitely had to come see.
And he's not even grammatically.
Hey, if that's what you feel, man. But why do you have something against gay people? Is my question.
Homophobe.
Why do you hate? Why do you hate gay people? That's my question. Why do you hate gay people?
Can we spell the names right, please? It's not Rufus.
It's freaking rookie troll.
They can't even do it. Some monkey on you remember Superman, right?
Yeah.
You remember when Lex Luthor had a bunch of monkeys rage typing shit? That was him. He's one of them monkeys.
Yeah.
That's Adao.
He's a chimp.
Adao out there eating bananas and nuts like a damn monkey and portraying himself online like a human being. I'm a human.
Baboon. That's what.
No,
Adao is.
Trisha. Listen, it's never enough of the trolls. That's the whole portion of our show that most people don't understand. Listen, we enjoy dealing with the trolls. Just let us have our fun. This is our send-off. Our send-off. Candace will continue lying. We'll always have content. But let us have our old year's, New Year's send-off. Okay?
We still have Friday.
You started this 2 days ago, you said?
Losers.
That's what he said 2 days ago? Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Read it.
2 days ago.
That comment reads like he's pouting. I started it 2 days ago.
Help me out here. Is this 2 days ago? I want to make sure I'm seeing right.
Get the date. I can't see it. June 19th.
June 19th.
Is that 2 days ago?
No.
Tyler, answer my question. Listen carefully. You started this 2 days ago in June.
Hold on. See, you don't come to this page trying to troll because we're going to find you.
June?
We gonna find
June. Huh. That's interesting because June doesn't seem remotely close to
2 days ago.
To 2 days ago. Does it?
Yep.
It's kind of interesting. Real interesting. Anyway, we'll find out who you are, Tyler. Don't worry. We'll find you. We will find out exactly who you might get your own, your own show with us. We might be just make you the entire topic of our show one day. A famous Friday.
Yeah, we could do that.
A famous Friday. Yeah. Yeah, that should be fun. But as you see, this is what Candace does too, right? Her people, and this is why, Trisha, I was telling you to let us run with the trolls. This is why. And this happens every time. If you allow the trolls to do what the trolls do, it'll prove the point of the topic of our conversation. Here's the topic of the conversation. Punch him square in the nuts. That's what we're going to do. We're going to find him and punch him square in the nuts. If he has them. We might find out that he doesn't have nuts, but we might. When you try to make a point about these people, like Candace, and how they distract, detract, deflect, lie, they're trolls that support them will come in to do the exact same thing, proving our point. So when people think we should leave them alone, no, you missed the point. We need to entertain them to prove the point of what we're saying, because they're helping our case. They're not discrediting us. They're enhancing our case, because when people watch Candace Owens, they lose the ability to do what? Reason. And when they lose the ability to reason, we got him.
They really get upset, these Candace bootlickers. They really get upset every time we talk about Candace. They'll come in here. Our last episode, we didn't have any trolls. What did we talk about? What was the last episode? You remember?
Monday.
Monday was, let me see here. Let me go back to our live. Monday was a jihad thing.
Yeah, the jihad. We didn't have any trolls talking about Jihad Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
But the minute we start talking about Candace, this is like the third or fourth show we did on Candace. Here come the bootlickers in here. As if Candace cares about you that much that you're in here defending her. She don't care about you. She don't even know who you are.
Mm-hmm. But y'all are spending money for her and spending money on her. That's the crazy part.
I don't think you understand how difficult 170 people watching your show is to do on YouTube, but you wouldn't know because you get one. And again, English is not difficult. Why are a couple days?
Oh gosh, Tyler, why are you doing this yourself?
Why are maybe 4 or 5 days, but it's not like you too loose.
I'm telling you, that's a bot.
Why are a couple days?
Oh,
you care about her. Well, she doesn't care about you.
No, she doesn't. Not one bit.
Like she doesn't care. She doesn't know you exist, buddy. She makes you feel good by lying to you. That just tells me that you don't have anybody in your life willing to tell you the truth.
Wait, Adao simping. He's a cuck.
Hey, there's a syndrome, right? Called, what is it called? Parasocial syndrome, to where they treat these celebrities, whatever you want to call them, as if they know. Yeah, they treat them as if they know them personally, and they will argue with you over people they don't even know. They don't even know. She don't even know you exist, but you're sitting here arguing and defending her as if she's going to give you some whatever for coming in and defending her. You get to nothing.
Here's Nikki. LOL. For the average person just stumbling across this page, 3 blokes, you're probably from the British location, huh?
We definitely don't care.
Well, 3 blokes picking on one lone female seems a bit odd.
You shouldn't be in here worrying about our podcast. You should be worried about that crappy food you guys got over there.
Go eat your beans and toast, you limey bastard.
And your gravy.
And your brickle-brackle.
And your brickle-brackle. And your fizzy widgets. Go put your little slimy beans on your dirty toast and butter. You dirty limey.
All their food looks like it's from the Dark Ages.
You already lost one war. You want to lose another, governor?
You're over here on an American's page, and we got you guys living on an island.
Listen, governor, go deal with your Muslims. Go deal with them knives-wielding Muslims over there. Go deal with them. Maybe they might like your beans and toast and give you some halal. I don't know. You limey bastard, you.
Oh, man. Get out of here, Redcoat.
All your food tastes like feet. And all your women look like men, and your men look like aminals.
It's all the inbreeding.
Ugh.
I ain't never seen an uglier set of people than British men. Like they just look like they got scurvy and gingivitis. All your men look like scurvy and gingivitis, and your women are obese. What is like over 300 stone? Every last one of you. Every last one of your females look like they came from the Middle Ages and hadn't taken a shower or brushed your teeth in months. You look like you smell like molded cheese and wet cloth. That's what you look like. All your females in Britain, not a one of you could pass for anything good looking. But you over here talking about people over here. Girl, go deal with your country and shut up. Go deal with your country and deal with your limey president and prime minister that can't do nothing for you. Go talk to them.
Pummies.
Go. Over here talking about us. We be here to defend our Candace. Just because you're Candace married a little British bloke, little limey gay boy, little fanny bandit. Come on now, you limey bastards, you.
Oh, she must have ran.
You know, Meat Canyon did a it was Flashgets did a real good interpretation of British people. You ever seen Flashgets?
No.
Okay,
No,
I'm gonna look right now. Hold on. Hold 1 minute. You got to see what their representation of British people are. It is the perfect representation. If there ever was one, this is it here. This is their representation of British men, and I agree with them 100%. Historically accurate British men.
Oh man.
Oh, perfect stuff right there. Historically accurate.
Oh God,
man.
And you
That
British
is-
women smash that?
Oh man, no, they got no choice, man. They abuse them to it. They do it. They do it a lot. You see, Britain has the highest rate of rape ever on planet Earth outside of Muslim countries. Outside of Muslim countries, the UK has the most cases of rape because they really can't procreate unless they do it violently. That's what they did in India. They went and raped a whole country.
That's true.
They do it in Africa still.
and you know the UK knows they can't make any decisions without Big Daddy telling them to make it. You ain't doing nothing without America. So know your place.
Yep. That's amazing. Let's look at Candace walking back some stuff, shall we?
Let's harp on this one lone woman.
We haven't seen anything about his burial. We saw so much and then we saw nothing. And the reason that's like a big hush hush secret is because Charlie had a Catholic funeral mass and he is buried in a Catholic cemetery.
But pre the meeting with Erika, you repeatedly questioned why we weren't being told where Charlie Kirk is buried, or even if he has been buried yet. Did you get those answers?
You have the wrong commentator who questioned that. I think that was.
You don't play with Pierce Morgan, man. Oh, golly. Like he's a good Brit sometimes.
This guy. She and you know what I love most is when she makes this retarded face right here. That Battletoads face that she got.
Not the Battletoads.
Out here making 8-bit cartoon faces now. Come on, girl.
I see it.
You see it though, right? You see it?
I can't unsee it now.
I'm just telling you, man. I grew up in the years where things stuck in your head, and if anybody is concerned about whether or not I'm right, I just got to show it to you.
That's true.
The only thing she's missing is the shades. I'm telling you.
Put some shades on it.
The only thing she's missing is the shades. Let me get the right picture here.
You take that picture right there, you screenshot that, put it in AI. You say, I want you to put some shades in her face and turn her skin color green.
Battletoads. That's what she is. She is a straight up out of 80s. Right there.
It's Milo Yiannopoulos.
You've never questioned, you've never asked where Charlie's buried?
Nope. Yeah, but if this were on the left.
Nope.
Goodness gracious. Yo.
Nope. Never. Nope.
Wait. When did she say that where Charlie was buried? Was that before or after that?
Oh, no, before. Long before. That was about... Let me see if I can find the exact episode that was.
In that episode, she said he was buried in a Catholic cemetery.
Yes.
Then when interviewed by Piers, she said...
She didn't say that.
She wasn't.
That was a different commentator. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
That was episode 257, I believe. 257, I believe. Yep.
And somebody were accusing Charlie Kirk of his wife having murdered him, I assume that you would be talking about it.
Is that what Candace is accusing Erika of?
Yes.
Of murdering her own husband?
She's accusing TPUSA insiders and other members of the right wing, including Seth Dillon, of being involved in the murder of Charlie Kirk. Yes.
It's just I don't even know how to respond to it because it just never happened. Realize
it never happened. Never. Okay? Remember that. Never happened. Remember the title of this show is We Never Said That. Okay. We never said that. What? Okay, Candace, take it away.
Saying that nothing in Charlie's life was real. It's just something that keeps me up at night. Just nothing in his life was real. The assassination of Charlie Kirk was something akin to a regicide, right? The assassination of a king to install a new ruler who the king would have never.
Can we just pause for a quick second?
It is no. What's 7K split 3 ways? I know British math is hard, but let's figure this out, right? If it's 3 and 3, if we decide and give the Chinese man a little less, we gave him 1. All right, that would be robbery. If we did 2.3 each, I think would be okay, but it would be more like 2.350, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
That's not too bad. I mean, an extra 2.3K a month or per video.
I'll take it.
Man, come on, man.
You know what I'll do with it? I'll put it right in crypto.
Do you know how many beans and toast meals I could buy with that? None, because I wouldn't touch your limey, stupid, nasty shit. I wouldn't do that. I don't want to have diarrhea unless I'm constipated. I'd eat your beans and toast so I can go poop.
Or that green gravy they put on everything.
Ugh. Mushy peas.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And their nasty Chinese food.
You act like us taking 7K is a bad deal for us. We win with 7K. We would win with 7K.
With 7K.
Like, who in their right mind gonna say, nah, keep the 7K for doing what we already doing? Woman, please. Y'all are wild for that.
Easy.
She has accused us of lying about Charlie wanting Erika to take over for him if he died.
Never happened.
Okay, just real quick, I'm gonna go find that outfit, okay? And I'll tell you which episode that black outfit was with. That black outfit is the turtleneck, right?
Yes.
The turtleneck was in a month ago, okay? The other episode, which is in that nice, beautiful little creamish outfit that she has, was then done 4 weeks ago. That one was done on the exact date would be December 3rd that she did the one that he's about to play. The one where she accused them was done on November 5th. But remember, she didn't say it. Let's see if she didn't.
And it just so happened that Charlie Kirk kept notebooks and diaries. He was so diligent that he wrote down his succession plan featuring who he wanted to take over for the organization in the event of his untimely death. Like, you know, he just in the third notebook, he was like, oh, and if I accidentally get shot on campus, here's what you should do. Call Erika. And then after you call Erika, come find this notebook. And if during this process of our imagination, common sense comes on and we're like, oh, but wait, Charlie, wasn't he like a boy genius? He's a pretty bright kid. Wouldn't he have maybe formalized that succession plan outside of like a diary? But no, he wanted to put it in these notebooks. And then the plan was to guilt us, I think, to try to haunt us with the ghost of Charlie's notebooks that we're never going to be allowed to read, but we're supposed to accept that they most definitely read, like for sure. Never happened.
They never said that. Never said it.
Well, this is exhausting.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is, but it's just I can't keep up with the double speak and the back and forth like flip floppiness of you know. I mean she goes back and forth and she's about as crooked as British teeth.
Oh man.
That was really good. That was really good.
And the bootlickers in here can't even call that out. They just forget it. They're like, we love Candace.
This is what they say.
We just love her.
This is what Nikki did. They don't have to let her watch her and give her more time on their platform if they don't believe her. Same thing I'll say to you. You don't need to be here. Go employ me, Brit. Go find something to do.
Go to the dungeon.
Go diddle the queen. Go. You know what? If you go find Prince Andrew, I'm sure he'd love to hang out with you. Go find Prince Andrew. I hear he likes ugly things. You might be one of them, Nikki. Okay, I'm gonna make an assessment of Nikki real quick. This is what I think Nikki looks like. I think Nikki has a bunch of zits on her face.
Easily.
Nikki is probably easily in American weight, by the way, 200 to 260 pounds. Nikki probably lives alone.
Well, how tall is she? How tall is she?
I would say 5'6", 5'5".
Ooh.
And we're sellouts too, according to Nikki.
Yeah. And then Nikki probably has a dog, but the people at animal control don't know that she does stuff with a dog that's mostly illegal. I'm going to go on a limb to say that her boyfriend, if she has one, is probably of the same ilk, or he's probably a furry. Or if she doesn't have a boyfriend, she has a girl that she's interested in that's not interested in her. She probably works at some diamond store, probably like a gas station, or more than likely like a convenience store. And she doesn't even remotely have the kind of intellect that would get her a better job. Nikki has grown up her whole life with her father and mother disliking her and most of her siblings, and she doesn't have a relationship with them. They may reach out to make sure she's not dead, but that's about all. And for the most part, she's resigned herself to go on the internet to possibly find people to interact with, like World of Warcraft people, but they don't even like her either. And for the most part, she sits down in her dungeon and plays video games. That's my assessment of Nikki.
Sounds fair.
I picture it too.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I think it is. No, not 260. Let me see. No, not 260. Now again,
you got your guys.
Your guy's wife
gosh.
is
Your guy's
your guys
wife.
is your guys' wife.
Guys is your guys'
The
wife.
only one on screen married is me, by the way. The other two are not. They're single men. Yeah.
I don't know what that has to do with the
Oh no! Don't back out now, Nikki. No, come back to the game, Nikki. Come back to the game. You wanted this. Remember? You wanted this. Did you forget how you entered the room, Nikki? Did you forget how you entered the room?
Didn't it call us sellouts too?
Nikki, did you forget how you entered? Let's go back to when Nikki first entered the room,
Yeah.
shall we?
You asked for this.
Okay, Nikki came in. Nikki came in hot. Yeah, you came in strong. You came in with that. You came in. What the hell? Okay, let's go all the way in, Nikki. Nikki, you came into the room assuming that nobody would recognize the stupid stuff you say. Okay, you thought for a fact that, hey man, I go into other rooms and nobody sees me, just like in real life. Okay. But Nikki, they do see you. They do see you. They do see you. They just don't want anything to do with you. Big difference. Nikki, was that you?
Yeah,
Nikki, did you come in not having any respect for the people in the room, Nikki? Nikki, this you? Nikki, this you?
Mm-hmm.
Nikki?
User.
I just want to make sure this is you. But now you have a problem when we go off on you. Okay. Hey, again, if you don't start nothing, we won't have to finish it.
Your guys' girlfriends are all 260.
You don't get to decide how I react to your stupidity, Nikki. You don't get to decide how I react to your stupidity. You put yourself in the ring. It's like trying to push somebody, and then when they haul off and break your jaw, you didn't have to hit me so hard. You don't get to decide how I react.
Right. If
If I decide that my punch ought to tear a hole through your whole liver, you can't get mad at me. You pushed first. No, Nikki. Again,
Don't
you don't get
backtrack,
to come in
Nikki.
here. You don't get to come in here with your pedo self and act like you didn't say something sideways, Nikki. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. We go at you how we feel. If your feelings get hurt and you become a little bit weird later in your life, don't blame us. You hated your life before you came here. And people hated you in life before you came here. Okay? Oh no, I will knock the mess out of a female. I will hit you with anything I have in hand. I'm equal rights. I'm all for equal rights and feminism. I am pro female rights. If you have the right to say stupid shit, I have the right to knock your block off. Hands first, feet, get in my car if I need to. I have no problem doing that. None. You know why? You like smoke. I like smoke too, but except my smoke is more tear gas than anything else. Mine burns eyes.
But you're all about equality.
You wanted this.
Yeah, exactly. Equal rights, equal fights.
All right. You said, hey, look, y'all said you came in here. We were just blokes, dummies, full of S. We're stupid, right? Okay, cool. If that's the case, and you know that, then this is par for the course for us. I'm just saying. You said you wanted this. You came to us. Y'all candyites come here thinking that you can't be touched. Nah, fam, you can be. As you can find out really quick. We don't have an off switch. Our brakes are broken.
Hey, Nikki,
you're right.
Inhale.
I told you that.
Inhale.
Did I stutter when I said it was tear gas? Is tear gas not poisonous? Are you slow?
I mean, you know what's funny, Marlon, is like every troll that comes in here hard like that, and they start getting, punched back, they never come back.
Yeah,
they run.
Hey, at least we might have one. You, on the other hand, you and your boyfriend might not be able to say the same. Candy said what? Never happened. Okay.
I knew it was big. I didn't have the players. I certainly didn't suspect Turning Point USA would be, as I believe, involved in a cover-up. And we can talk about what the motives.
Whoa. Back that up. I got to hear that again. I want to that one. I got to hear again.
Happened. I knew it was big. I didn't have the players. I certainly didn't suspect Turning Point USA would be, as I believe, involved in a cover-up. And we can talk about what the motives are of that. They could be financial motives. It doesn't necessarily mean they were involved in plotting to kill him. And I've never said that. Cam Higbee is on the payroll of Turning Point USA beginning in August of this year. So in theory, Cam Higbee, who was laughing off the idea of an assassination attempt, is being paid by the very organization that just had its leader assassinated in broad daylight in front of the entire world. It doesn't necessarily mean they were involved in plotting to kill him. And I've never said that. I was in this aggrieved stage, and I really didn't poke my head up until weeks later when I could stop crying about it every second. Charlie Kirk, my friend, is dead. First, this is fantastic that Preborn is doing this. I want to remind you guys about Pure Talk.
Hold on. I got one better milk bar. Now, if you remember correctly, Charlie Kirk got shot on the 9th?
The 10th.
10th? Okay. Yeah. So the 10th of September, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's go back to okay. So the day that she posted the first thing was September 11th. The day after Charlie died, she jumped on the bandwagon of accusations.
Yep.
The 11th.
And didn't we do an episode on that the very next day?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we did. And we started talking about her and her accusations. Okay.
So the 11th, and then she went into the Bibi Netanyahu thing on the 15th.
Jeez.
4 days. 4 days. The day after, 3 days later, she went on to that.
Mm-hmm.
And then 6 days later.
Also reminding you guys about American financing. Also reminding you guys about GNO land. Also telling you guys about Just Thrive. You can head over to our website, CandaceOwens.com. You can sign up, buy yourself a hat. I'm not going to stop unless Erika Kirk asks me to stop.
We were told that if we said stop, it would stop. And we said stop. And I'll say it again. Please stop.
Please stop. Please stop lying. But as soon as she tells me what it is I've lied about, I will cease lying immediately.
She didn't say stop lying. She didn't say stop lying. She just said stop.
Oh, gosh.
That's exactly what I was going to ask. I was like, wait a minute. I thought she said.
Thank you, Connie.
To just stop. Now you switch it and said to stop lying, which she's confusing, man.
That's crazy work. Not crazy work.
Yo.
Okay, so let me explain something to you, Tyler.
Whoever sent you money.
Let me explain something to you, Tyler. Now, we have the podcast. We do. And our people don't go into Candace's chat rooms to do anything. You come into our chat room and you decide the best route of action is to go after one of our supporters. So here's what's going to happen next, Tyler. And this is my commitment to you. I'm going to make sure I spend the next week finding exactly who you are. I am going to make a commitment to you right now, Tyler Stead, that I will find out exactly who you are. And when I find out exactly who you are, I will contact every single person that you've had interaction with on a business level in work. And I will make sure to alert them to the kind of person you are online.
Mm-hmm.
I will make sure to tell them that you stalk, harass elderly people in chat rooms that never invited you to their chat rooms, had nothing to say to you, and you went after them. And if by the time I'm done, you still have a job, I have not done my job. If by the time I'm done, you're still able to eat, Tyler, I will make sure that I have not done my job, and I will continue to make sure you don't eat. You have that commitment from me, Tyler. Since you couldn't keep it to the three of us, since you had to try and go after people that had nothing to do with you, never talked to you, didn't approach you, decided to just support us. That's your route. Perfect. I am glad you picked that. Now, mind you, the other two men on this platform aren't saying that. I am. I commit to you to find you, contact everyone that has ever employed you or currently employing you, and make sure they know about you, Tyler. If by the time I'm done, you're not homeless or not eating, I haven't done my job. That way you can't commit money to anyone. The same way you laugh at other people committing money, I'm going to make sure I find you.
He's
I'm not going to dox you, not going to dox you at all. No one will hear about it online. I'm going to make sure that your boss finds out, though. I will make sure that your boss finds out. Don't worry, though. Don't worry.
He's probably Canadian.
Doubt it. Yep.
The way he types, I don't know.
No. I ain't gonna ask you nothing. When it happens, you'll know. Don't worry. You think because you're your own boss, you can't lose your job?
Oh, yes, you can.
You don't. Do you not understand how businesses work? And if you are, hey, look, if you are Canadian, that makes it even worse. Do you understand the kind of laws there are about talking online?
Does he have a dog? Does he have a black dog?
If you think that in being in Canada is better for you, that's worse. That is 100% worse.
What
over here? There's some protection of speech. You don't have none over there.
What's that? BC6 or 69 or C9? Something like that. C8, C9. Ooh.
Hey, don't worry about it, bro. But don't stress. Don't stress. Continue to what you're doing. Make sure you continue because I'm taking screenshots of everything you say. Don't worry about it. I have all the screenshots. Don't stress. Okay, Tyler? We brought up 90% of your comments anyway. And the more you say, the better chances we have of finding who you are. And if you are Canadian, your government frowns on certain statements that like you've made, like fat shaming and race statements and women statements, homophobia. Your people don't play by that. Your people don't play. You did it. Just remember, you did it. Not me. You.
So what was it? Newfoundland, St. John's? Is what he said? Because he just openly just typed that out.
I'm assuming that's a breed of something he's trying to distract. But I'm not listening to nothing you admit to. I'm going to go look for the things you don't admit to.
Tyler Steed from Canada. Tyler's married.
Tyler, you really think Okay, you really think you can do anything? Okay, if you then don't worry about it. No. You don't have to say nothing else. Trust me. You don't have to say a thing, Tyler. No, you don't need to.
Is he a real estate agent?
You don't have to worry about it, Tyler.
Agent of real estate?
Don't stress, man. It's all good, right? You got your own job. You're good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, good. He's a real estate agent.
Yeah.
That's why he's
You're
probably
covered,
saying that.
bruh. You are covered, man. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody got time for that. One more of Candace backtracking, and then we'll be done.
He's married.
Because they were staging a cover-up. So what exactly are the feds building their case on? Vibes or sheer corruption? Because I'm thinking it might be the latter. Yeah, you got to be just insane to trust the authorities. As soon as somebody says, we're just trusting the authorities, suspect on the list. What do you mean we're trusting the feds? Like, since when are we doing that?
Yeah.
And since when do we trust the feds?
Yeah.
I don't really trust these feds.
Nope.
Right? I'm like, no, we don't trust the feds. We
Nope.
don't trust the feds.
Don't trust
We only
them.
trust the feds.
Nope.
Tell us what happened. Right. We can't trust them at all. Because
Nope.
it feels to me, okay, that this is a conspiracy, a federal level conspiracy.
Yep.
So is this AI or is this a female fed that
Yep.
put
Feds.
these messages together?
Feds.
Gut instinct is that this was a military operation.
Feds.
Based off everything that I've seen and the lingering questions that I have and some other leads that we are working on, that's how I feel. You know, my general perspective is that we live in a nation that is governed by the military. So I don't necessarily believe that Trump is in control of things. And if you are under any illusions that America is a sovereign nation, you need to wake up.
Now remember, you just heard her 6 different times that she doesn't trust the feds, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the statement on her Twitter? She said, I'll sure will be off there this week as an update. Both the White House, the president, he sold out, and our counterterrorism agencies, feds, have confirmed receipt of what I reported publicly. So you went to the people you don't trust, and if you trust the feds, you're stupid. Okay. Emmanuel Macron attempted to organize my assassination per a source close to the first couple. Also, I will again state that the French legionnaires who were involved in Charlie Kirk's assassination, she didn't blame anybody, by the way.
Wait a minute. Wait. So now this is new for me. Is she accusing the French government?
Oh, she did, yes. Oh, yeah. She
Yeah.
included the French, she included the Egyptians, she included everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. Yeah. They didn't act alone. For all of you who doubted my claims, you can now look to the president, the one that sold out, of the United States, and to our intelligence communities, who you shouldn't trust, to issue a statement to confirm whether I'm telling you the truth. But they lie. Okay.
Memorial thing in Arizona, which is not a funeral. It's a memorial event. Okay. That is, by the way, in large part, from what I understand, being controlled by the White House. Trump is controlled by Zionists.
Yeah.
So they're like baiting me here. Why would I be invited by anyone in Trump's Zionist administration? And I think we all recognize that the person that has the most power over all of our nations at this moment is Bibi Netanyahu. Of course, he's the boss. He's the big boss, Bibi. And that's how this nation has accrued so much power across the world through a very systemic process of blackmail. Hence, Trump gaslighting us about Jeffrey Epstein, because everybody is implicated. Okay, these are blackmail rings, but for Trump, this is masked down.
Masked down.
Okay, he is now rendered impotent leader.
Yeah.
And he is telling you he is not America first. I don't even know if he's America second
Oh,
at this
wow.
point.
Yeah.
I think that I accidentally ruined the Fed narrative.
Oh, my.
I think we accidentally ruined what they were going to try to do to frame this. Okay, there's no question. They killed you. There's no way. That's like their signature thing. It's like that's what they do.
Yeah.
It's the Fed signature. It's how they sign off after they murder you.
Yeah.
They're like Holiday in a boulevard. And it's never on a nice side of town either. Like Charlie Kirk Boulevard is not going to be a nice side of town. Anyways.
Don't you dare trust the feds. Hello, feds. Them French folk trying to kill me, and they're using the help of Israel. Yeah. No. The same Israel that owned Trump. No. Tell Trump that they. Well, thank you.
Oh my God.
Yo, she is exhausting. Like
She's got to be going through some type of psychosis, man.
That's what I'm thinking, bro. That's the only excuse I can give her.
Mhm.
That's the only. Look, okay, and this is the excuse I'll give anybody that's out there, but mostly Candace. you and Charlie were friends. I'm not even going to insinuate that you wanted to bang Charlie, but say you did. But regardless, you and Charlie were close in your mind, close. Charlie dies, just really horrifically in front of you, and something snaps. You lose all sense of reality, and the only coping mechanism you have is to do everything in your power to say somebody should have stopped this, and nobody stopped this, so it has to be somebody close. That's the only excuse I have, is that she had a psychotic break because of witnessing his death, and she doesn't even know how to express it except in this particular way.
Yeah.
And then what happened, it went from that to realizing money wasn't coming in too. So now it's a mix of being unable to break free from that psychosis because the money is now tethering her to it. Either way, she's wrong for what she's doing, but I don't think she can break free, which is why she cannot admit fault in anything. Because part of her is saying, listen, your friend died. And then the other part of her, but listen, there's a vacuum now you can fill. That's the only excuse I can give her, is that something is, like you said, bro, something snapped.
Yep.
And it's not able to connect again back to reality. Not even her husband can bring her back. That's the crazy part.
I mean, she's pretty much ruining her reputation at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Because as this goes on, she's going to become, more and more irrelevant, and people aren't going to listen to her anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, it's just one of those things. I believe that she is just gonna have to learn the hard way. And I don't know that she will, bro. I don't know that she's gonna get out of this. I don't think she's gonna get out of this.
What would be let's say she does hit rock bottom. Because in order for her to snap out of it, she's got to land not in the safety net, though. That's the thing. And I think she's got a safety net with Farmer.
Yeah, but she's creating her own safety net by how much money she's making.
That too.
And I don't know that she's willing to let go of either the reach that she has or the money she's getting. And like I said, I do not believe that her husband has any control over her. I don't think he has any control. I don't think they're even deal with each other like that.
So it's a marriage of convenience?
Yeah, I've seen them talk, interviewed each other. It's like strangers are talking. They talk so weird, like they interact, but it's like, I would think she'd be married to Piers Morgan before I think she was married to Charlie, to Georgie Boy. She had a better interview with Myron Gaines than her own husband. That's how crazy it was. If you watch the interview between her and Myron Gaines, they laughed more naturally, spoke more naturally than any other thing with her husband. That's crazy to me. I can't believe you're on the side of her. But that side of her? I'm not on any side of her.
We don't pick sides.
I know you guys have not watched her, and I'm not talking about clips. Wow. You better wake up. She has the freedom to speak. I never tell her she didn't have the freedom to speak. The same way your cow behind has the freedom to speak
Holy
too.
cow.
Look at you. You have the freedom to speak, and ain't nobody want to see you. That's the crazy part. I'm letting you talk. Nobody's trying to stop Candace from talking.
I absolutely love her, but does she love you?
And it's like this. What do you think you absolutely loving her has anything to do with us?
Absolutely.
Okay, you love her. Good for you. What you want a cookie?
No, not.
How about if I give you some Ozempic? I think Ozempic will be a better friend than a cookie. And some age-defying cream. Some age-defying cream might help, and stop smoking. That might also
Stop drinking.
Smoking, Ozempic,
and
drinking. No smoking, no drinking. This is your New Year's resolution. No drinking, no smoking, Ozempic, and find somebody that you actually know to love instead of some online personality.
Vodka face.
I can get you the Ozempic. I think I might be able to get you a discount on that one. Like, I don't know what y'all think coming to tell us that you love Candace is going to do for our case. What does loving her have to do with the fact that she lies? She says she doesn't trust the feds. That's not a clip. She said that multiple times. That's her whole platform. Then she submits her entire complaint about life threats to the same people she doesn't trust. Make that make sense. Why would I trust the feds with something so... Why? Are you all this remedial?
Yes.
Wait, I'm answering my own question.
But Marlon, this is what we talk about with this like political tribalism. It's comments like this. No matter what their favorite commentator says, you're not allowed to go outside the tribe and call it out. You should just go along with it and take it in and don't call it out. We'll figure it out later. But we get on here and we call it out, and we don't pick sides when we search for truth. We don't care who it is. And they come in here defending a person that they don't even know.
Don't even know them. That's wild.
Crazy.
Kat, I might give you might have one training session and you're gonna quit. But she's gonna come in there smelling like alcohol and cigarettes, and you're not gonna be able to do it. I'm telling you, you're not gonna do it.
And the entire workout will be filled with her glazing on Candace. So.
Man, look, come on now. I don't think you have the patience to do that.
Smelling like Camel Crushes and Natty Light.
Cheap bottom shelf liquor. It does get abused like alcohol. I got free, but look, who's censoring Candace? Let me ask that. Who's censoring her?
We don't have the power.
How could she get to the #1 podcast spot if people are censoring her? Nobody's censoring Candace. She talks the most crap about Israel. She says Israel kills their critics. She's still talking. Make that make sense. She said the feds don't like you talking about the feds, but she constantly talks about the feds, and the feds ain't got her yet. They say that she had this death threat put on her, and the money's already paid. The money is already paid, and she's still making content. And says, reading comment from Candace called it like watching mental gymnastics portion of the Special Olympics.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of funny, but then you have to say bless their heart. You win. You win.
Where's the lie though?
Listen, Anna, I want you to do, you know what I'm going to do? I'm taking a screenshot of that, and I am going to take that comment. I'm going to make a post, and I'm putting that on our page. That was gold. You win. Of all the stuff, crazy shit I said today, that one wins. That one wins.
Shit, I'll be here all week.
Man,
take a bow. Yeah.
This is a tribute to Anna. This is how I see Anna.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Anna, that's you. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that clip and put that audio behind that picture.
And you know, the one thing about our podcast is we never really question why people follow other people. We just make fun of you. But why do you question? Because we have questions. Why is that such a problem?
Yeah, y'all like questions. We just have them. Just a different question than you'd have used to ask.
Yeah.
You need a case. I see that one of our friends decided to shut up and leave.
Yeah, because he is from Canada. And
which one? Oh, the Canadian
Tyler,
left?
Tyler, the creator.
Not the Brit. Oh, the Brit's gone too.
The Brit gone too. Yeah, she don't like the fact that I got her description so correctly. That's why she got mad. Okay. I'm gonna tell you now. She got mad because I was right. Tyler left because Tyler realized he gonna do that. He looked crazy enough, and I am crazy enough, and I am gonna do it.
And Tyler was agreeing when I said Canada. He goes, "Yes, I'm from Canada." Then when I said he's a realtor,
he shut up quick.
He shut up quick and left. I said, "You ain't hard to find, homie." Well, look, we've been doing this social media stuff between TikTok, Facebook, all of them since I've been doing it for a long time.
This is how retarded you are when you put your full name as your YouTube handle.
As your YouTube, that's
then you mentioned that you're specifically from Canada, Newfoundland, St. John's. What do you think is going to happen?
Not hard.
The thing is, if you are the kind of person that's a realtor, the realtor organization that you have to be signed up with will realize that you are basing your criteria on prejudices. Mm-hmm. And you can lose your license for using prejudices.
Especially in Canada.
I don't think you realize how dangerous being online and doing that is, having a realtor's license can be, because that reflects on the kind of housing markets that you put people in. And if they realize you come after 2 African American men and an Asian, and you being white, Tyler,
we can talk about the emotional stress it had.
Oh man, I'm wounded. I don't think I can finish this day. My New Year's is screwed now. I'm gonna have to eat some rum cake, and I don't think I can do this.
Oh man.
My, I need to go pet my dog.
Yes.
Yeah, they are. They fully are. Because they'll hear the truth and they'll just ignore it. But then they'll hear a lie and think it's the truth. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
But in either case, people, thank you for making our 2025 a year of growth. In case y'all didn't know, when we started off this year, our subscribership was at 1,600. At the end of 2025, we are now at 2,912. And mind you, that is after a demonetization and remonetization of our channel, thanks to you. We have nothing but gratitude for y'all. Y'all have been fabulous this year. I cannot wish for a better audience. It doesn't really matter about the growth, it's the type of growth that you get. We have perma growth. We have not been losing subs, we've been gaining them. People understand that we go after everybody equally, and they come here for that. So I want to thank you from the depths of my heart. I want to thank these 2 men on screen for sticking to the program. This has been an adventure of a lifetime. We're going on 3 years together, but this has been our first full year really hitting things hard and sticking to our guns. And I think it's paid off. And I expect next year, 2026, to be even more so. I anticipate us having a whole lot more traction to gain. And that doesn't mean that we'll have 500,000 subscribers by next year. No. I would much rather give up quantity for quality. And right now we have the best quality subscribership on YouTube right now. And so I thank y'all, because when we make videos, y'all actually watch them.
Yep.
And so we really appreciate it. We cannot thank you enough. But that's just from me. I don't know if the boys have anything else to say to you, but that's from me.
I mean, when we say like, share, comment, subscribe, that's literally y'all spreading the word, because that's what grassroots is. It's each and every single person sharing our channel to 5 of their friends, and then they share it to 5 of their friends, and then that's how this grows. And with us already at what, 2,900 subs?
29, yeah, almost to that 3K mark.
Yeah, that's because you guys, as our audience, and those of us who have been faithful and ride or die since day one, have been the ones to do it. So
yeah,
amazing.
I just want to thank you guys for the loyalty. You know, we see the same faces every single time we do a live episode 3 days a week. Thank you for sticking around with these long podcasts, sometimes laughing with us and just sharing our stuff and supporting us this last few years. So 2026, look forward to some good stuff as we grow.
Yep.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. Thank you all for everything. And like I said, our viewership has gone up through the roof. When we look at our actual page and the number for a channel of our size, right? We are only 2,900 subs. Our views are at overall 259,000 views for the channel. And that is all a credit to you guys sharing and carrying everything around and pushing our content out. We can't ask for anything more. You guys have done a lot. We only hope to be able to bring you more and better content next time. Come Friday, our first show of 2026, we intend to make it and kick it off really good. But again, kudos to y'all. Thank you again. We'll catch you guys in 2026. Mr. Lee.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next year. Peace.
Peace.